Hi everybody, welcome. Got a new video for you today. We're going to talk about the new trailer for the Mega Man Legacy Collection. We're going to talk about the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I have a Mega Buster. I am a Mega Man fan. I like doing this. And doing this. But enough of that. Time to die. No, but seriously, I really like Mega Man. I have a collection of games over there. So today, Capcom announced they're doing something that they haven't done in a long time. Released an actual Mega Man game. Not a crappy iOS port. Not a Korean mobile free-to-play PC game. They are releasing... yeah, it's ports, but it is the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Mega Man's 1 through 6 for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. No Wii U, sadly, because nobody wants to make games on Wii U anymore. It just sucks, but that's kind of the way it is. So, you may be wondering, why 1 through 6 and stuff? So that's what I wanted to talk about. My impressions of everything so far, and why I feel that we're not getting 7, 8, 9, 10, and... for some reason I want to say 11, but no. Why we're only getting the first 6. So there's been a lot of stuff when it comes to that. But first, let's talk about my reaction. And at first, I was like excited. Then I was like, it's 1 through 6. What the heck? There needs to be more games there. There's obviously more games here. But where are they? Where did they go? You know, it's like, it didn't make much sense. Because like, you know, 7 and 8, like 7's on Wii U Virtual Console as well as the other Mega Man games, and Mega Man 8 just came out on PlayStation Network, so why couldn't they do it? And then this is the part I'm going to get into here in just a moment. So I was a little baffled by it, but I was still excited that this is what they're doing. And now I'm going to get into the reason why I'm excited and why I think they're doing this as just 1 through 6, because these are the original NES games. So what I believe that they're trying to do here, because it does mention that they're actually recoding it, or basically taking the code, instead of just doing pure emulation, what they're doing is they're trying to redesign it to where it takes advantage and works with the actual hardware. I know it's an old game, what can you really do with it, but it sounds like what they're wanting to do is to optimize it for performance, because the problem with a lot of ports is they're not always 100%. They're not as accurate or as great as they could be. Or sometimes even better, because a lot of the original hardware was limited in some of the stuff it could do. So what it sounds like they're trying to do is they're trying to not change the look of it, but make it as if they were running on a turbocharged NES that could output in 1080p. That sounds really great. There's another part to it too, because you could be asking, well, why wouldn't they do it with 7 and 8? The thing is, it's because they also are introducing a remix type mode where basically you'll be playing through the different Mega Man stages. So you could be at Nightman stage from Mega Man 6, and in the next round you would be in Sparkman from Mega Man 3, and then you would go to Mega Man 2's Airman, and in like this little remix mode where they're taking the original code of the games and they're designing something new with it. So there is something new to it. It's not just simple that. And of course, there's the leaderboards, achievements, classic artwork, and stuff like that. And it's only $14.99, which isn't terrible considering that you can look on the Virtual Console, these games are, you know, much more expensive individually. So there's the other point too, is like there is a Mega Man collection on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Why not just go for that? And I have that collection. It's a good collection. It's really great. It does have 1 through 8. Even has both Power Battle arcade games, which is really great. But the thing is that not everybody's going to have these consoles. Also, too, some people don't play these consoles anymore. So it's great to have those original games there, also with the features of streaming built in, now with the modern consoles and stuff like that. Also, too, the best part is it's introducing these games to people who would not have played it. That, you know, wouldn't have an NES around, wouldn't have a PlayStation 2 or GameCube around. And to me, like, it's very important that, yes, I know these are ports, and that's pretty much what everybody's doing is ports. But I feel like it's a little bit more than that. And yes, I was when I first saw it, my first reaction was, where's 7, where's 8? I mean, heck, they only have a 9 and 10, and you figured that would be an easy job just to throw over. But it sounds like they're trying to do something a little more ambitious with it. And I'm hoping that maybe they'll have DLC packs for 7 and 8, even if they can't be in the remix mode. You know, yeah, I know it's Capcom, they charge for DLC, and I would be surprised if they didn't do it, but, you know, I just feel that, in this case, this isn't a bad thing, especially for the price, the fact that it's preserving old games for a new generation. Yes, it's digital, so it doesn't last forever, but it's still, they're preserving history in this way, and yeah, sure, they are. Their goal is to make money. Let's not BS it. Video game companies are about money. I don't know if you knew this or not, but they are about money. Don't try to BS it with me. I don't care who they are. They are about money, first and foremost. But I think they've realized with stuff like Mighty Number 9, getting its, you know, Day in the Sun, Capcom is saying, okay, we probably should try this Mega Man thing again. And I think a good way for them to test the waters is something like this. And I think that if we want to see more Mega Man games, the only way Capcom listens is with money. Because if you know anything about corporations, they listen really good to that dollar bill. That's right. Companies care about money. I just don't know why people don't understand that concept. But, you know, hey. So basically this, I'd say if you want more Mega Man games in the future, if you want to be able to preserve it, or heck, if you just want to play it on your modern console without having to hook up your old one, or hook up the PlayStation 2 or GameCube or original Xbox to play the collection compilation, get this, because this sounds like it's going to be really good. I'm picking it up. I'm probably going to purchase it on multiple platforms because actually I think it's the first time those Mega Man games are actually going to be on PC that isn't through Nesticle or some emulator. So that's another cool thing. Like, people that are hardcore PC players can now play it. And if I get it on PC, I'm hoping that my USB NES adapter will totally work for it, because that would be so cool. But regardless, like, I just certainly feel that this is a good thing, that if this does well, this means Capcom can use that to decide on the future of Mega Man games. And if people brush it off, if people don't if they don't try to purchase it, then, you know, this may not get the result that we really want. They are slated on working on a Mega Man project. Sadly, it's not until 2017. They're trying to do a cartoon. Obviously, they're trying to gauge interest in it and get people's attention. And while I wish 7 and 8 were in there, even 9 and 10, you know, I think this is okay. I think what they're doing with it is unique enough that I'm okay with them not having those two in there, because there are still other methods of playing those games legitimately if you don't want to have to go on eBay to buy them. But, you know, that's just my thoughts on it. I feel like this could be a potentially good thing, and yes, Capcom is reselling their old stuff a lot, but let's be honest, none of their new stuff has really been catching our eye, has it? So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think down below. Do you think that this is a horrible abomination and Capcom is just trying to milk the teeth dry once again and I'm just an idiotic fanboy who doesn't know any better? Or do you think, hey, this could have some potential? This could lead to some new Mega Man game, and that we would all end up being happy, and Capcom could return to being the loving parent that we loved at one point in time, and now we hate because they're better alcoholic and we just hate them. Yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Until next time, power up. Yes, I'm 5.